Eyes up here, up here. Okay, eyes up here, everybody. Alright, last time we talked about what we're going to do a sketchbook today. Does anyone have an idea of what a good sketchbook would be? Naomi, or no, I'll stack.
Different kind of hats.
Hats, good. Walter.
Their favorite thing.
What?
Their favorite thing.
Your favorite thing, Leo. Okay, this is what you're going to do. Okay, you are going to do a hand wearing a hat doing their favorite thing. Okay, we're going to combine those three together. So a hand wearing a hat doing their favorite thing. I need 2 people to pass out sketchbooks. Asher and Salam, come on up here. I need 2 people to pass out pencils. Hannah, pick a partner.
You mean American?
Hey, look over here at Naomi's.
I'll copy.
Okay, she's got a really cool hand. She's got 2 of the fingers as legs, and 2 of the fingers are like arms going like this. Alright? That's a really creative idea of how to draw a hand. It was really nice. Okay, you don't have to just draw it with normal fingers. Think of each finger maybe as an arm or a leg. About 30 more seconds. Hey, the 4 people that give out stickers are going to give them out to people that they think did the best job today. Not necessarily their friends or anything like that. Those people will get stickers from me on their cards later during class, okay, as I come around. 20 seconds. Awesome. Awesome girl. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to choose 4 people from the card. Alright, if I call your name, you're going to come up, grab a sticker, and go around. Give it to one person that you think did a good job today. Make sure you don't spend too long on each person. Go pretty quick. Caduce. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, eyes up here. Everyone turn around their seats. Pencils down. Anna. Pencil down, turn around in your seat. Eyes up here. Beautiful. Put your pencils down. Put your pencils down. Salam. Pencils down. Eyes up here. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to ask you some questions from last class. You guys should know these. This should be easy. Okay, I'm going to pull out a card. Let's see, the first one. Who can tell me what a grid is and how many shapes? What are the different shapes that we can make grids out of? Wait, let me choose one. Esther, can you tell me?
Triangle.
What is a grid? Tell me that first.
A grid is like a box you put together and then...
Okay, so we talked about a grid, and sometimes when we use it in math, it's like graph paper. Okay, when I drew it last time, I did a box, and then we actually made those artworks using the grids. Okay, so it makes like a sheet of graph paper. That's what a grid is. And what were the shapes, Asher?
Octagon.
Yes. What? Hexagon, yes.
Pentagon.
Yes. Okay, good.
I think are blue,
Yeah?
green.
Ooh, close. Let me see if I can pick someone else. She got primary, right? El Shaddai.
Blue. Orange.
Ooh, no. Hallelujah. How's really?
Yellow and red.
Blue, yellow, red. Good job. Hallelujah. Okay? And those are the what? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What are those?
Those are
Primary colors. Okay. Who can tell me the second one? When we mix those together, what are they called? You got another one. Leon. Yes.
What do they make?
What is the second group of colors called?
Blue?
No?
No, I'm not.
What are they called? What is the big name for them? Because primary was for the basic ones. These are... Don't tell them. We'll come back to you for a question later. First word. Leah.
The secondary colors are purple, green, and orange.
Beautiful. Good job, Leah. And the last one. This was the hardest one. Okay? And then hopefully you remembered. When you mix all three colors together, all three primary colors together, you get this type of color. Close. It starts with a T. It's not temporary. It's something. Hannah. Tertiary. Okay, tertiary. And what colors are those, Hannah? Can you tell me? They're the blacks, they're the grays, they're the browns. So they're colors that are made up by mixing all of the primary and secondary colors together. Eyes up here, we're going to talk about Chuck Close today. And Chuck Close is one of my favorite artists. And hopefully he'll become one of yours. Liam, will you shut those lights off today? Doggy, will you shut those lights off for me? And if you can't see this, like Yuri or Liam or Jamon, if you can't see the board, you can move over for now somewhere where you can see. We're talking about science right now. Okay, the color system of light. And who can tell me something about the color system of light that you've learned in science? Anything. Doggy.
When light hits something that it only observes what color it is.
Excellent. So if you have a green t-shirt on, then your t-shirt is absorbing all the light except the green. The green light is getting reflected off. Hallelujah. Please sit down. And I turn your chair around facing me. So yes, all the colors are getting absorbed except the green. The green is getting reflected off. Excellent. What else? Can anyone tell me anything else they learned in science about light or color? Why don't you tell me what you think this is? Raise your hand. You can tell me what you think this might be a picture of. How should I?
A grid and different shapes.
Excellent. She saw that it was a grid. And she saw that it has a bunch of different shapes. But no, that's not what it is. Zayul. Boxes with stuff in it. Close? It's kind of like a grid with stuff in it. Excellent. Naomi, one more guess.
I think there are lots of shapes that sort of fit together with their own separate design, and the artist only used like maybe 3 or 4 colors to do the whole thing.
Yes, right. You use a lot of different shapes, a lot of different colors, and in these boxes. But we haven't guessed what it is yet. Let's see if we can get a little bit farther away. What it might be. This is it a little bit farther away.
Mosaic.
A mosaic. Close. Yeah, that's a good guess because mosaics do have tiles that are cut out and put together kind of like a grid. Good guess, but no, it's not a mosaic. First word. What? It looks like all of these shapes are abstract. Yes, you're right. They don't form anything exactly, but all of them together actually do form something. Close. I'll go one more and see if you can guess. Since this is actually part of a bigger painting, see? Can you see this now? All right, quiet. I'm going to go back and forth, and I want you to look and see if you can see what you didn't see before. Eyes up here. Where's the bird? Holly. Quiet. All right, if you look at something on his face, here's his eye. Here's his eyes, here's his nose, here's his mouth. Okay? He's wearing glasses, and that's where his glass comes back. Alright? Back by your ear back here. This is actually a self-portrait by Chuck Close. And if you look, this is the cool thing about Chuck Close. We're going to make a painting using grids like he did. See that big grid that he used? But his paintings were not this small. This is actually small compared to what he actually did. I want you guys to look at the back now. Because I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to show you the actual size of this painting. Okay? The actual size of the painting is that big. Okay? It's from the top of the ceiling to the bottom. Let's see if I can put it up on top.
Wow!
Okay? That's the actual size. He made his paintings huge. Enormous. His paintings. Raise your hand if you think you can guess how long it would take to make a painting like that.
10 years.
Liam.
5 years.
Less. Less time than that.
What?
Slum.
I guess there's 1 year.
Okay, close.
What?
Close. His paintings, put your hands down. His paintings took 4 months to 2 years to make. Okay, some of his paintings took 4 months, 2 years. I'll show you in a second what the difference is between some of his paintings. Okay. Chuck Close said about his own paintings. You guys said this about him kind of in your own words, and this is him saying it in his words. He said, "I built a painting by putting marks together. Some look like dogs, some look like donuts." Okay? So you guys said he did different shapes. Some were like circle shapes, some were long, hot doggy looking shapes, some were dots, some were just little triangles. He did a bunch of shapes and he put them together to make something big. This was another one of Chuck Close's artworks. This is a painting.
What?
This is
No, it's
not a photograph, it's a painting.
What? Yeah.
And again, this is not this big. This was one of the ones that took him 2 years to make because it's so lifelike. Look at it.
Oh my God! Ah! He's gonna eat us!
He's not going to eat any of you. He's a projected image. Okay, I have it here. Another really interesting thing about Chuck Close is that he was in a car accident. Right? And he lost the ability to move his legs. Okay? He could only move his top part. Okay, so how do you think he would do a painting that was as big as this wall if he couldn't use his legs? How do you think he did it? With his hands, but how did he get up to the top? How did he get around to the different parts of the painting that he needed to get to paint? Naomi.
Made his wheelchair go bigger.
Close. Okay, so he had this machine that connected to his wheelchair, lift him up, bring him over to one part of his painting, then lift him up and bring him over to the other side of his painting. So he could sit in his wheelchair and go up to, and he'd have the little controls, and he'd go beep, beep, and he'd do a little painting. He'd go beep, beep, and he'd do a little painting. But after his accident, Chuck Close thought he would never paint again. Okay, and he was really depressed. But it took a long time for him to get to the point where he was doing the paintings again. And I'll put it up there so you can see it huge, the actual size that it was.
Yes, spectacle. Whoa. Oh my! That's crazy.
How can you? Okay, you're going to line it up with the side of the page. Trace this. The inside part. Trace the inside part of this square. Then you're going to move it over here, and you don't have to trace the outside because it's the edge of the paper. But you do have, and you don't have to trace this side because you already traced it. You only have to trace this one side. You're going to be able to get 8 squares on here. Again, you're going to line it up here. You're going to trace down this square, and on this one you're only going to have to do one line because you already did the middle line. This shouldn't take you that long if you're working good. Okay, if I see you're fooling around, I'm going to take your stencil away and give it to someone else because you're wasting everybody's time. So you go do those 2. Only do the lines that you haven't done yet. Done that one, done this one, do this one. And on this last one, I only have to put one line on. Okay, then I give it to the next person and they go. After I'm done with this, once I'm done, I'm going to get up and go see Mr. Archibald. I'm Mr. Archibald, so I'm going to go see me. Be up front. And I'm going to get one of these pieces of Mr. Perry. Okay? And I'm going to take it back to my seat. And if you look at it, this is just a miniature of this. Okay? And just like we did last time, we took the lines. So if I break him up with the lines here, and the line of his shirt, and the fold line, and the shirt here. Watch. You'll see in a second. Okay? So each of these squares is one of these big squares. So if this is my square, and this is the one that connects to it, or corresponds to it, I'm going to start my line here, and it goes